You are watching Coin Collecting Fun. You are so awesome. Coin Collecting Fun, where it is all about you, and more you. Coin Collecting Fun, the king of hobbies and the hobby of kings. It's not about me. It's not about it's not about mine. It's about you. And that is why this video is designed especially for you. So let's look through $500 and $20 bills together, focusing primarily on the serial numbers to see if we find any unique notes. And after this video is over, check out the link below this video in the description section to see a cool coin from the Philippines. That is currently the most liked video on Coin Collecting Fun with over 850 likes. Let's see if we can get that video to over 1,000 likes. It is also the most viewed video on Coin Collecting Fun with over 60,000 views. Let's see if we can get that video to over 100,000 views. And finally, that video has over 2,300 comments. Let's see if we can get that video to over 5,000 comments. If you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and crush the like button, leave a comment, and of course, tap the notifications bell to be notified of future Coin Collecting Fun videos just as soon as they're uploaded to YouTube. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look again, focusing primarily on the serial numbers to see if we find anything unique in this lovely stack of 20s. And here we go. And looking at this serial number here, notice there's quite a few 2s in there, some 9s, a 5, and a 7. If this note did not have a 7 there, if it had, for example, a 9 there instead of a 7, then this note would be composed of just 5s, 2s, and 9s, making it a trinary note. Because a trinary note is when just 3 numbers make up the entire serial number. So if this note were to consist of just those 3 serial numbers, or I should say those 3 numbers making up the serial number, then that would be a trinary note. But that 7 kind of throws it off. Close call, close but not quite there yet. So again, if that 7 was a 9, a 2, or a 5, then this note would be composed of just 5s, 2s, and 9s, making it a trinary note. So we came awfully close here, and just to reassure you that they are out there, because they've been found on past Coin Collecting Fun videos where I've done bill hunts, and I'm sure they'll be found in future videos. And we're just kind of scratching the surface on this video as well, so we might actually have a trinary note or other unique type of note in this stack of 20s. You just never know until you find it. You just never know. Here's another close call as well, as this one is composed of a 3, or I should say 3s, a 2, some 8s, and a 0. So if that 8 right there, or I should say that 0 right there at the end, was an 8, a 3, or a 2, then this would also be a trinary note. So very close, just one number off there. If only that were a 3, 2, or an 8, then this would absolutely be a trinary note. So that's kind of funny. We had 2 notes right there that were close calls to being trinary notes. And you can see this one is composed of 4s, 2s, 7s, a 9, and a 5, so not quite there, not quite as close as those other two. And that is why we keep on hunting, because they are out there. If you keep looking hard enough, you'll find those notes out there. And it's fun too. Coin collecting fun and bill collecting fun. Hey, they're both money. Coins are money. Paper currency is money. It's great to collect money that can be collectible, that's for sure. Money that could go up in value or just be rare and enjoyable. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, a star note. If you ever receive a star note back in your change, it will have, of course, the regular serial number right here, followed by a star. Go ahead and hold on to that, because that could be collectible. A star note is when the U.S. government destroys an older, worn-out note that had this number right here on it. But before they destroyed it, they made sure that this number was recorded so that it would be printed onto a new note, which is what this is, a newer note, but has a star after it to represent the original serial number of the note that was destroyed, because it was just old and worn out. And that star is what indicates that. Therefore, making this a collectible note, and it could have an increase of value above and beyond the face value of the note. For example, the face value is $20. This note may be worth a little more than $20. You never know. The first star note that I found, I did some research on it, and it was actually a $1 bill star note, and it was above the face value. I think it was only about 30 cents above face value. However, that is still above face value, and maybe it will continue to appreciate over time as it becomes more rare. You just never know, so it's always good to hold on to those things. So if you go to your bank and you withdraw $500 from the ATM, just like I did, and you find one of these notes as you search through them, go ahead and hold on to that note for the long term, because that could be a collectible note. Also, always check your change and try to pay cash for purchases whenever possible, so that you can check your change for rare notes like these, as well as rare coins that you receive back in your change. So I'll be setting this one aside and adding that to my collection of unique notes. And the next note that we see here is composed of zeros, a 3, some 2's, and a 4. So if that 4 were to be anything else, such as if it were to be a 2, for example, a 0, or a 3, then that would make this a trinary note, because it would be composed of just 3 notes making up the entire serial number. However, that 4 at the end of the serial number does throw that off, so it's close but not quite there yet. Almost a trinary note. If that 4 was a 0, a 3, or a 2, then that would definitely be a trinary note. However, just wanted to remind you, on past bill hunting videos, I have found trinary notes, and as you can see, we have already discovered a star note in this hunt. So unique notes are out there waiting to be found by you if you search for them, because you are awesome and you can do that. You can search for them and find unique notes that you can keep in a special collection just for you. All right, that's the last one. So let's go ahead and take one more look at today's find, which is a star note. You can see that serial number 030-98178, followed by a star, making that collectible. So I'm definitely going to be holding on to this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, check out the link below this video in the description section to see a cool coin from the Philippines. Again, that video has over 60,000 views. Let's get up to 100,000 views. And it has over 850 likes. Let's get that to at least 1,000 likes.